You just don't want overpopulation.
Okay, so it's not that I don't want overpopulation. It is that with every baby born, we all suffer, and
Absolutely. There's going to be 100,000 unwanted babies born this year. This year since the Dobbs decision, and that's 8 months. Something like that.
it takes you out. See,
100,000, and where they're going to go, they're going to. And I even saw a woman of color on television talking about why do they want these women going on welfare? Because that's where they're going to go.
Yeah, I mean, if women don't have a choice for their own bodies, they're going to end up pregnant. Nobody has money for an unwanted baby.
No, and then the court systems are going to be jammed with child dispute or child welfare,
and paternity tests.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's just going to be.
You know what? Yeah. But you know what? Pennsylvania will never go. They will never go. But
No,
Ohio, Texas, and Florida are in jeopardy.
I work with a guy who has in vitro fertilized eggs in Ohio that he has to move to now he can bring them back to Pennsylvania. He moved them out of Pennsylvania because he was afraid they were going to be destroyed. And they've paid like $10,000 for each one of those embryos. Now, those embryos are a fertilized egg. And the Republicans want them destroyed because they don't want this.
They don't want to kill them.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So
I think the
bizarre.
Republicans
So
love
bizarre.
I think they love the embryos. The Republicans love the embryos.
No, they don't. Well, they don't like stem cell research because Obama supported, and so did Bush. Bush took a lot of shit, I think, for stem cell research.
See, I'm not following. I would get very angry if I really followed politics as closely as you seem to follow. But
Obsessed.
the
can't
whole
sleep at night, so I'm
I can't
obsessed.
sleep at night. I can't sleep at night. You and me may be like the same generation.
So I understand exactly what you're saying about overpopulation, and I really think that they want people for as soldiers, as ground soldiers.
Work slaves.
That's really fucking heavy, but I mean, soldiers. I'm
Just
thinking
like
ground
everybody in
forces.
Nordstrom's is a work slave. They're just going to
This
work.
company gave me a paid holiday to vote against Trump in 2020.
Oh my God!
They didn't come out and actually say that. They didn't come out and say that. But they were so freaked out. They're a very conservative, or very liberal company.
Wow.
They said, we're very upset about this next election, and we're going to pay you to go and vote. And we want you to vote however you want to vote. But you're getting a day's
that's cool.
pay. You're getting a day's pay.
Wow.
And for the life of the company, every 4 years, we get a paid election
That's
day.
interesting. So anyway.
You can't bash them.
Yeah.
I know you think I'm a work slave.
No, but everybody's a work slave because nobody really wants to work 40. Nobody really wants to work for.
No.
They would rather.
Yeah, but it keeps the world going. It keeps a lot of.
It
things
does.
happening.
You know what?
Look what we have.
Exactly. I mean, if nobody worked, we would not be eating. We would not have medical care.
It
would be anarchy. But besides the fact that we need workers, antinatalism. Yeah, we need soldiers. Yes.
That's really what it is.
But we need money to pay for soldiers and wars. But antinatalism protects every living being from not being born because everybody suffers once they're placed into existence. And when I'm talking about suffering is everybody's got some kind of addiction, whether it's illicit, whether it's TV, whether it's.
You didn't go over.
I'm off tomorrow.
Oh well,
but
God bless France too. I'll be thinking of you Saturday.
Yep.
Okay.
So no, whenever we're placed into existence, we're suffering because we're sentient beings and we feel hunger, we feel thirst, we feel pain, we feel loneliness, we feel heat, we feel cold, and there's so many. And you know what? There's so much.
How do you feel about abortion?
I'm fine. No,
okay.
I'm very, very pro.
I would think.
But I'm very pro-abortion, but I'm pro-sterile. I'm pro-choice. I'm pro-sterilization, and
Oh my God, you sound like Golda Meir.
Golda Meir.
Not Golda Meir. Was it Golda Meir?
Helen Reddy. What about Helen?
No, who was the chick in India that sterilized a large part of the female Indian population? You need to read up on that, darling.
Yeah, no, I've
I don't think it was Golda Meir. She was Jewish. It's
Oh.
crap. I can't remember who she was. I think she was like the Prime Minister of India. And,
But you know what? Like
she sterilized hundreds of thousands of girls.
But see, I can
stop the country from being overrun by
wow.
people.
You know what? I actually think that's misogynistic because I want the focus to be on male sterilizations and vasectomies. It's so much simpler for a
agree.
man,
Totally
and it's the men who impregnate.
Yeah.
So I really want to see a reversal, and it's very hard to convince the patriarch. Yeah. Yeah, I saw that expression.
Well,
So yeah, I mean it's very, very frustrating. And you know that I opened up this paper today, the city paper that I showed you.
Can I have a copy of
Yes, you can.
Because I, being from Butler, I was just reading on Facebook about someone complaining that who works for the city paper that Ron Vodenecker published the paper behind their backs and broke. Basically walking through a picket line. He's like
Interesting. Well, do you know what?
Well,
I am interested in doing an interview for them. I'm very, very interested. And so, in fact, I emailed them today. But I was a little bit disappointed when I opened it up. They were talking about sex workers, getting the sterilization process for women. And there was a plug in there for vasectomies for men. But you know what? It's not as like we're not changing anything if all the focus is on women.
I agree. I totally. Okay, so that's what the word means.
Hormonal birth control sabotaged women's peace. It interrupted with their jobs. It causes so many side effects. Some women
were pregnant on birth control.
Yeah.
You did not want to because it lowers your. Like if you miss one day, you are extremely fertile. And that's called. It was called low ovaral because I had heavy periods, and what it does is it controls your periods, but it also keeps you extremely fertile, which is fucking mind-boggling. But
and there's some antibiotics render them ineffective, and then the IUDs. This woman in that magazine.
Oh, and I heard it hurts like.
Oh, I've heard it. Yes.
I did not know.
It gives you bad cramps every month. So women have taken the brunt.
Always.
Always.
You know what? And we need to rise up.
You know what? Everybody else is surpassing.
Doesn't have your first name. What is it?
Diane.
Diane. Good to meet you. I'm Cindy. I'm
Okay.
the men's fragrance manager.
Okay. Like Tom Ford.
Pardon?
Oh, you're in the men's department.
No, I'm in the men's
not in
department.
perfume.
I'm in the beauty department, and I'm.
So, what year were you born?
Butler.
What year were you born?
62.
I'm 61.
There you go. You're very pretty.
Thank you.
You're doing well.
Thank you.
You're taking care of that skin. And stop in
Yes.
and see me sometime in the men's fragrance
I
department.
will,
know
Sandy.
it's a
I
strange
will.
place to be.
And yeah, please read my card and take a screenshot of it, take a photograph of it,
The
and
baby
send
card.
it. Yeah,
Girl,
the baby
I
card.
still have those pictures on my
That's very cool.
Well,
you know what? I love getting, but you probably didn't know what it was all about.
No, I had an idea that you're against reproduction.
Yes,
but I did not really realize it was based that you're looking at reproduction that puts the heavy on the woman, and the men aren't really carrying responsibility, and they should be because they are the ones who spread their sperm very much more easily than we spread our eggs.
Yes, and we're only fertile 3 days or 2 days a month. They're fertile
Unless you're on birth
24/7.
Yeah, well, that's true. Yeah, they are.
So yeah, I'll stop in and read my card and pass my card around, share it widely. And my YouTube channel is on that card.
Okay.
So please look my YouTube up and subscribe, and I'll hook up with you next time I'm in there.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, bye-bye.
Take care.
Interesting.